Hey guys! So this week has been crazy. I pretty much just spent my entire Memorial Day weekend redesigning my website. That's how I spend my holidays, which you can check out by going to offbeatworlds.com. And then I also spent pretty much all of my free time this week working on relaunching my Patreon, which if you saw the video I posted on Wednesday, you will have seen. And thank you so much to those of you who became a patron yesterday. That was so amazing. You guys are awesome. So because I don't have a whole lot of time this week to make a nice, well thought out video like I usually do, we're gonna do something a little bit different, and I'm going to play a Hunger Games simulation. A friend of mine linked this to me, I think over the weekend, and he told me that I should do it with my characters because you can fill in all the districts with whatever you want. And so I have it all set up, and I'm gonna do that and record it for you, and hopefully you guys find it funny. Oh, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm a cool person. All right, let's do this. All right, so I've got this whole thing set up right now so that all of my characters are in the 12 districts. So we've got Taesung and Midori, and Katsuo and Will, and Tomi and Sakura, and Lee and Hattie, and Shijo and Kosuke from Spark of Honor. Got Rory and Giselle from My Pirate Story King's Flag, Matt and Tori from Power Up, God that art's old, Jack and Rusty from Nebula, Vagvar and Tanwil, and Darren and Solania from Legend of the Orbs, Danny and Eve, God. The Eve one's old art too. These are from The End. And then Patrick and Liz from Nethergate. I had to set this up like 3 times, so hopefully this time it'll work. Alright, here we go. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Midori runs away from the cornucopia. You coward. Will, Danny, and Shijo work together to get as many supplies as possible. Tomi grabs a sword. Vagvar runs away from the cornucopia. You chicken. Eve and Rory fight for a bag. Eve gives up and retreats. Darren, Liz, and Sakura work together to get as many supplies as possible. Rusty decapitates Giselle with a sword. Oh no! Tori accidentally steps on a landmine. No! Taesung finds a bag full of explosives. Wow, he'll love that. Will stalks Taesung. Yeah, he would. Tomi goes hunting. How's that gonna go? Midori, Kosuke, Jack, and Darren track down and kill Danny. Poor Danny. Rory stabs Sakura in the back with a trident. Rory! Jesus. You're supposed to be a gentleman. Slania constructs a shack. She probably learned how to do that in one of her books. Vagvar practices his archery. Vagvar never uses archery in Legend of the Orbs. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that he knows how to do it. I'm just saying. Patrick sprains his ankle while running away from Eve. Oh no, Patrick! 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bum, bum, bum. Tomi starts a fire. Tomi seems to be pretty outdoor savvy, but he's a hacker, so I'm not sure how that's working out for him. Patrick tries to see himself to sleep. Oh! Big Bird will hold hands. I mean, will flirt with anything that moves, so that makes sense for him, but Vagvar? He screams for help. Oh, Shijo bashes Eve's head against a rock several times. Oh my god. Must have found out that she has demon powers. Katsuo pushes Tanwil off a cliff during a night fight. Day 2. Jack, Matt, Vagvar, and Hattie raid Rory's camp while he is hunting. Katsuo tries to spearfish with a trident. Tries. Does he succeed? Who knows? Darren kills Rusty with a sickle. Oh no. By the way, you might be noticing that a lot of the girls look very similar. There is a reason for that, but I'm not going to get into it in this video. Lee tries to sleep through the entire day because he spent the last night screaming. Patrick severely slices Taesung with a sword. Huh. Tomi tries to sleep through the entire day. Wow, Lee and Tomi are being kind of lazy. Taesung, no! Why? Rory quietly hums. Well, I suppose Rory can hum. I mean, he's mute, but he can probably still hum. Darren is awoken by nightmares. Oh, Patrick convinces Katsuo to snuggle with him. That had to take quite a bit of convincing. He's a grumpy cat. Hattie tries to treat her infection. Uh-oh. How'd she get infected? Tomi tends to his wounds, but he hasn't been in a fight with anybody. How did he get hurt? Slania and Will tell stories about themselves to each other. Yeah, it's probably just Will talking, to be honest. Day 3. Vangvar injures himself. Slania, Katsuo, and Darren unsuccessfully ambush Liz, Tomi, and Lee, who kill them instead. Shijo overhears Midori and Will talking in the distance. Is Will still talking about himself? Will, shut up. Rory cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh, Rory, buddy! Slania and Darren. Well, at least they died together. Midori, Jack, Patrick, and Matt tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Well, Patrick's got some good ghost stories. He's a paranormal investigator. Kosuke falls into a pit and dies. Vangvar shoots an arrow into Tomi's head. Well, I mean, he is a bad guy, so I could see him doing that. Especially since he's been practicing his archery. Midori stalks Will. Shijo picks flowers. Matt overpowers Liz, killing her. Oh man, Matt! Lee stalks Hattie. Well, I mean, he is her husband, so... Kosuke, Tomi, and Liz. Vangvar questions his sanity. I think everybody questions your sanity, Vangvar. Shijo and Will fight Patrick and Midori. Shijo and Will survive. Uh-oh! Patrick and Midori are dead! I wonder who's gonna win this. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Matt decides not to go to the feast. Vangvar and Will threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Wait, if they died, then how did it fail? Doesn't that mean it succeeded? Hattie spears Jack in the abdomen. Day 5. Lee discovers a cave. Shijo injures himself. Hattie makes a slingshot. God. Thus, Patrick, Midori, Vangvar, Will, and Jack. Hattie and Shijo hold hands. Oh, Lee is not gonna like that. Yep, Lee is awoken by nightmares. If Matt wins this, that's gonna be amazing. Day 6, Lee and Matt work together for the day. No one died. Matt and Shijo run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Is anybody gonna fight anymore? Shijo tries to spear fish with a triton. Hattie ambushes Matt and kills him. Okay, so we've got Shijo, Lee, and... oh, never mind. Lee fell into a pit and died. So it's gonna come down to Hattie and Shijo. And Shijo is the winner. He stabbed her with a tree branch? Well, I mean, I have well, I don't want to say because it's kind of a spoiler, but I have a character who stabs another character with a tree branch, and both of those characters were actually in here. But I'm not gonna tell you who they are. But it does happen. Shijo is the winner! Oh, you're still here? Well, thanks for watching me play that stupid game. I hope you enjoyed it, or maybe you learned something new about my characters, who knows. But I'll see you guys next week for a more normal video. And thank you again for subscribing. That's all I gotta say. Bye!